Hi, it's Deprogrammed. My name is Justin, and I am your host, a dude. I've got a weird, I don't want to say haircut, but I've got a lot of hair. That's the truth. Today, we are talking Nickelback, but first, patreon.com/ohhijustin is where you can go if you want to support me and my endeavors, my weirdness. I don't know how to phrase it. That will make you go to patreon.com/ohhijustin. I'm great. That's the sell. Today, like I said, we're talking about Nickelback, and let me introduce you to the panel first. It's a Please Explain. We've got the lovely and talented Andy, or Hat Club, or the man has many names. I
have a few names.
he has so many names. We're going to go with Andy for Deprogrammed. How you doing, Andy?
I'm good. Unlike you, I don't have a lot of hair, so there's that.
For the entire time I've known you.
I swear I had hair when I met you. I don't know.
Maybe but it may have been.
Who knows?
It may have been. See, that was when the Hat Club was at its height. So, like, I never saw you without a hat. So,
yeah, exactly.
Also joining us on the line, one James Clark.
Hi.
Your facial hair is getting out of control there, man.
Oh, dude, it's great. I'm loving it. You know, it's my face finally decided to come out of puberty. You know, as a 28-year-old man, that's an accomplishment.
That's a bold statement. Yes.
Yeah.
You know, just to not be face hairless. It's great.
Yeah. The baby face wonder, if you will.
How you doing?
So, as I mentioned, today we're talking about Nickelback, and it's a Please Explain episode. And I feel like I never actually explained what a Please Explain episode was, even though this is indeed the second time James has been on a Please Explain episode. He had to explain Dave Matthews Band to me. So
I have to explain a lot of things to you, apparently, Justin.
Yes.
Like targeting in the NFL. And
The idea of a Please Explain episode is not that in a disrespectful manner to whatever band it is. It's just I never understood what was so quote unquote great about this band. I never got it. So with Nickelback, I this is what it breaks down to. I'm not willing to do the work to figure out what people like about Nickelback. So I'm making you two do the work.
Oh, okay.
So, like, you guys, you guys combed through their discography. You guys pulled out 20 songs each, or in Andy's case, 18.
Yeah.
And I have ultimate veto power. So if you play a song that I'm like, no, then it's a no. Because the idea is number one, making me understand Nickelback, but more importantly, number two, making the listener understand Nickelback, because there's a lot of hate out there for Nickelback.
Yep.
Yeah.
Listening to the just a few quick notes. Like I said, Andy put out 18. There was a total of 40 that we could have had between the two of you if you each.
If I would have made it to 20,
right? I mean, which says something. But so we ended up with a total of 34. So you guys matched on only 4.
Oh wow!
Yeah, just putting that out there.
That's interesting.
Wow.
Yeah,
that's good. That's great.
Well, yeah. In this setting, I think that is great because it forces. First of all, I mean, maybe not for me, but it forces more Nickelback songs on me.
Just take it, Justin. Just take it. Bye. Hello.
I also have to say this. Only 2 vetoes out there. There are only 2 songs that I plan on vetoing, and I will leave it up to you guys. Wow. You can go through and play, and I'll just veto them as they come up, or I can put them out there right out the front.
Yeah.
I kind of like the surprise element of, is he going to tell me no?
And also, coming through what you guys sent me, there's only there's 3 or 4 that you put out there that, not that I disliked, but I feel like they're decent songs, but I feel like there's better songs that we could use to try to rope in people.
Sure.
Okay.
Now, let me scoot a little closer to my microphone here. I do also have to say this before you guys gets to explaining here. They're a way better band than I ever gave them credit for. Is Nickelback something I'm going to probably willingly go out of my way to listen to? No. There might be a song or two that might, work its way into like a every now and again listen. But I don't get the hate out there for them, man. So actually, I believe, Andy, you've been on the Please Explain bandwagon here for Nickelback since I put them on the list. You've explained it before as just taking the bullet, but is that what it is, or do you actually have a genuine respect for the band?
And I confirmed this too when I went through their discography. The early on years of Nickelback is good.
Oh yeah.
And then there's kind of like a turning point when they started getting like consistent radio hits or whatever, where it kind of tapers off and becomes less good. And there's definitely a shift in production or something too that I noticed, kind of like their overall album sound changes, and that kind of gives everything a different feel too. But they're certainly not bad musicians in any way, shape, or form. I think there's some good stuff that they do in there. But in the grand scheme, you think of certain songs that you've heard 2 bajillion times and forget about the ones that you heard like a few 100,000 times, like either in the early days or the ones that were just good. You just heard to death,
Yeah. So James, you decided to hop on the Nickelback Please Explain bandwagon, but I think you're coming from more of a fandom standpoint, yes?
A little bit more. For the show on a regular basis, a lot of times I come on here and I'm very nostalgic about the music that's being talked about.
Right.
And for me, I mean, Nickelback, when Silver Side Up came out, their third album, I was 12, 13.
Right.
And throughout my teenage years, my teenage, that's just, they were one of the bands that was in my wheelhouse.
Right.
I still have all their CDs that I used to have. So it's kind of one of those things where a lot of my stuff is from the earlier CDs, the earlier albums.
Right.
They got to a point where I don't know if it was necessarily peer pressure, but I was kind of done with them, because while they do have a distinctive sound and they were able to change their sound a little bit over the course of time, it still sounds like the same thing over and over and over. And the stuff that I like. The stuff that I just haven't really, that I hadn't really gone into before now, it was kind of I heard this 3 CDs ago.
Right.
So it's a bit of a fandom and a bit of, I might have something to get off my chest.
All right. Now, starting last week, I started putting out I'm trying to, because there's been episodes where we can't agree on, or like we're really close, but we can't get those last couple through. So like I was looking for like weight, from listeners to put behind songs essentially. And we did it within excess and to great success, actually. I got a good like 10 to 12 songs out of it that, we could bring into the conversation. And, good people were backing up. Now with Nickelback, I didn't get a single song. Not one.
Like a lot of me is not surprised. But, again, I think it's, we look at, Silver Side Up, what was like 12, 13 years ago or something at least. And like, I got to look at their, I think the State, yeah. So Silver Side Up is 2001. The State is 99. And like, those are the 2 albums that I own. That's a long time ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, at some point you have to give them respect for just that, because I mean, if the first album's 99, next year makes that 20 years.
First album's actually 96 with Curb.
So,
Yeah.
I mean, they've been around for 20. I mean, it's just like with Insane Clown Posse. At some point, you have to give them credit for sticking around.
Yes.
Yeah.
Somebody's buying the records. I mean, that's the real truth of it. I mean, Fredo has made that point time and time again. Everybody likes to talk about, oh, Nickelback's awful, but somebody's buying those records. I mean, when record sales still mattered, they were
People are going to the concerts.
yeah. I mean,
They come here twice a year.
I think so.
Sometimes, yeah.
Now, I mean, to that same credit, now this was before they broke, but I still have the one go-to experience of I don't think they didn't sell a ticket, but I know Rick Marcel used to talk about Nickelback not bringing in the people at the Norva. Like, there's a story where it was like practically empty. They played to practically empty Norva.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, and I mean, and this was before the hate broke, but I mean, it was also before they broke. So it's I mean, this would have been really early on. Like, well, I say that, but I guess it would have already been 10 years into their career. But yeah, having actually listened to songs outside of the radio ones at this point, they're better than I thought they were going to be. You know, I thought it was going to be really painful listening to these songs, and I thought it was going to be super difficult to like find songs that, you know, I could go to bat for. But there's a couple that I actually really enjoyed, actually, and I was like, oh man, this is, again. And then there's ones that are like way outside the realm of what you think Nickelback does. So it's an interesting mix that comes out when you give. I can't say I really gave them the time of day, but I listened to Nickelback is, I guess, the best way I can put it.
Hey, Andy, we made Justin listen to Nickelback. How does that make you feel?
But he also made me listen to it because I said, yeah, I'll try this out.
Yeah, see?
Because again, I knew like the early, catalog is worth listening to.
So again, the name of the game is Deprogrammed, and Nickelback is the topic of discussion. So on a Please Explain episode, what happened was both Andy and James come through. They grabbed approximately 20 songs, and they presented them to me, which I then listened to. As we start going through it, I have ultimate veto power. I've already set out. There's only 2 that I will veto. There's like 3 or 4 that got through that I'm like, I mean, they're passable, but I honestly don't think they'd be in the discussion for the top 10. We are going to try to comb this all together and make a presentable top 10 starter kit for Nickelback for you. I don't have to play here. I'm just going to basically yay or nay. So, right. James, you are up first, sir.
Oh man. You know what? Yeah, we talk about a lot on episodes about songs that come out of the gate and that just punch you in the face and they get you ready for the rest of the album. And for me, I think the best example of that for Nickelback is Flat on the Floor from The Long Road.
I actually really dug that one. That was one of the ones that I really, really liked.
I mean, that's right in your wheelhouse too. Of just, you wanted to come out and just pop you in the teeth, and you really feel good about an album when it hits that hard, especially from a rock group.
Yeah.
And you really wanted to set the tone, and I think that song does a phenomenal job of really setting the tone for that album, because at that time it was their longest album to date.
Right.
And they were starting to change their sound a little bit. They'd already had 3 albums out. Silver Side Up went, I think, platinum or double platinum, something weird. And so they were coming out and people were starting to get into them. And it was really like, yep, this is the way that we're going to get people even more. We're gonna dig in more, dig our nails in more, and really hook people. So that's mine.
All right, Andy, I know this one wasn't on your list.
Right.
Would you like to hear a little bit of it, or do we want to just kind of put it through to the combo and come back to it?
Huh. Like I remember that's kind of like the long road is kind of a little bit of that turning point, really.
Mm-hmm.
And I definitely kind of, noticed that, up to a certain point, they opened up their album strong. But it was also kind of like, I didn't want to just do, a bunch of track ones,
Yeah.
either. So, though I had the room apparently. So
Yeah,
we could put it through. I'm
All right, so we will put Flat on the Floor through it because again, that's one of the ones that actually really caught my ear. So
yeah. And to Andy's credit, it's funny. It's funny that he said that because Nickelback has a ton of track ones that are track 7, track 12, track 8. It's like, all right, I get it, but you should have just made another album.
yeah. All right, so we got one through. All right. I also need to put it out here. There is one that I knew beforehand that I want. I don't want to say I want in, but I don't need any selling on. And it's actually kind of outside of the box for them. And it is on one of y'all's lists. So, Andy, it is your turn, sir.
okay. I kind of go chronological, when I listen to these things. So off Curb was Detangler.
I like Detangler. I like that one.
And kind of the main thing I noticed, like, too, and not realizing or remembering or whatever, listening to like the early records too, was they had a big, thick sound, guitar sound going. They were fairly heavy, and it was kind of the heyday of a lot of the hard rock bands and everything using Mesa Boogie dual Rex. So having that big guitar sound was always appealing to me, and still is. So like, hearing those early records with that kind of in-your-face guitar and everything still is appealing to me and still works. And the songs, were good as well to like support it or whatever.
So this, obviously, when you submitted your list, I had your songs first. So this was like the song that I listened to first. And I was like, oh, this is not at all what I thought Nickelback was going to be. So
Right.
it definitely caught my ear. It depends on how you feel about it, though, James.
I definitely would like to discussion that one,
Okay.
but I definitely do have a favor towards that one for getting some early stuff in.
Okay.
Just playing the game. I think that's a really good representation of their early stuff. Their first stuff. And again, like you said, it's something that they didn't. You don't expect it when you go, Nickelback. Look at this graph.
Yeah.
Oh shit, this is awesome. So yeah, definitely discussion, and I'm preferable to putting it through if we don't get any, for having a good balance.
Right. All right. So I will push that one through to the combo. And just for conversation's sake, just so you guys know, I already did push through the 4 that are on both of your lists.
Oh, okay.
But one of them I'm wholeheartedly agreeable. And again, to put it out there, 3 of them are ones that I'm like, I don't know. I just feel like there's better songs that we can put through. So just putting that out there. All right, James.
Because I referenced it. I'll because I'm a jumper. Let's go with Photograph, just because I think that was the quintessential song that made everyone go, why?
That was like the polarizing one, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it got a ton of radio play, and it was on. It didn't get any play really on like the local rock stations, but it got a ton of play on all the pop stations and all the hit stations.
Mm-hmm.
So,
and it became a meme.
It did. You know, look at this graph. Which is a great meme. But it really it was the song that watered down what everyone thought Nickelback was, and you know, throughout their next few albums, they still brought it, but you know, everyone kind of got this image of them that they were soft and that they were it wasn't real rock. Plus the fact that they were Canadian, plus the fact that Chad Kroeger dated Avril Lavigne and had the on again, off again relationship with her. There are a whole bunch of different connotations and things behind that song and behind that album. And it really kind of threw them off. So I'll throw that one in the discussion.
All right. So you've discovered one of the vetoes. Now, I'm happy though that you actually had a well-reasoned thought. You had something to say about it rather than photograph. But to me, I mean, all those reasons that you just said are the reasons it doesn't belong. Like it's the one that made Nickelback the joke, the butt of the joke. I feel.
Right.
So that's my veto. I mean, unless Andy really, really thinks that I'm wrong.
No, I would, like when it came out at first, like not a bad song.
No.
And I think probably really until it became a meme and whatnot, like until it started getting all the YouTube video spoofs and whatnot else, like didn't have a great problem with it, but it definitely wasn't like on my top 18 because I didn't do 20 list. So
top 95%.
Yeah.
Well, like I said, I'm glad he had a real reason behind it as opposed to just man photograph. All right,
it's a well-written song for sure.
I mean, yeah.
I'm not Corey, Justin. I have reasons.
I think you nailed it there, Andy. Though, like when it first came out, it didn't bother me so much, and I think it's just as the song has kind of lived on, it's like, okay, great, yeah, photograph, I get it.
I think another little tidbit about it's in such a weird chord, that it's just so off-putting to the point where the song is almost grating to the ears. It's almost nails on a chalkboard just because of the chord that it's in and the sound that it has. You hit that opening and you know exactly what the song is, and you just cringe because you know the topic that's coming, but you also know that you're going to listen to 3.5 minutes of that same sound, and it's just, why am I doing this to myself?
The second Kroeger hits that note, the photograph, it's like, oh, okay.
You can't get there, bro.
Nope. All right, Andy.
All right. Next was the title track of Curb, being Curb.
That one caught my ear too. I really like that one.
You know, again, and kind of like I went with just kind of like the songs that rocked for Nickelback, you know, having like that thicker approach and everything else that just worked. So it's kind of like, I would say at this point in the game, more people would consider Nickelback to be on the more poppy side, whereas, going back to the early stuff, they rocked.
Indeed.
Yeah. Would you say it was like an almost grunge feel, Andy?
I don't know if it was so much grungy, because it was like, I don't know, it was that like modern hard rock.
Yeah. There's points where I was listening to it, I was like, oh man, like this is very 90s. And again, like now that we talked about the first album's 96. Clearly that clicks, but you don't think of Nickelback as a 90s band.
Yeah.
Now,
All right, so I have Curb somewhere in the middle. I didn't love it, but it definitely caught my ear. How do you feel about it, James? Is it trash or is it in the combo?
I think we can combo that one too. Okay. It's kind of, for me, like I didn't have anything off of Curb, but just because that's not something that I had listened to up until this point.
Right.
And it's kind of one of those things where it has the gravelly, almost like 20 cigarettes, smoking a pack a day type feel to it.
Yeah.
Which is really cool. But yeah, I didn't get a lot off that album that really made me go, okay, yeah, that's a thing.
Yep.
Which is why I didn't have any in my list. But definitely that's discussion worthy, I think.
All right. So James, it is your turn, sir.
Okay. I'm gonna go back to All the Right Reasons, and the title track, "Fight for All the Wrong Reasons."
Okay, I have it more towards the bottom, but it wasn't. I didn't hate it. It didn't get the veto, but it's, to me, somewhere towards the bottom of the middle. It's not one of the one that matched Andy either, so I don't know how you feel about it, Andy. Is it trash or combo?
I couldn't. I guess I would have to hear like a little bit to kind of
frame it. Let's see. Scroll down a little bit. Let me find it. Here it is. All right. Here's a little bit of "Fight for All the Wrong Reasons." Nice and thick and heavy.
It's true. It is.
You know what's weird is the playful guitar there is actually, I think, what turned me off. And normally that's a thing that I like.
That's probably what happened to me. Like, it was kind of like, oh, this is cool. And then they get that, and it's kind of like, not sure what's going on there. It's like in conflict with itself almost. I mean, like, the song works.
Yeah.
But like, it's odd.
Yeah.
So I'll leave it for you, man. Is it trash or is it combo?
I would probably put it on the side of trash.
Yeah.
On this side,
Oh, it makes me happy.
Yeah. I think that song, I think it gets better as it goes on. Just 'cause, like that opening, because they're trying to add so many layers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're trying to make a 4-layer cake, and it turns into 7 layers, and it's just too much fucking cake.
Yeah.
But as the song goes on, for me, it's the way that they change their pace, the way that they change, especially in like the chorus lines, they change the sound, they get thicker, they get heavier, and it just hits for me. And again, I think it's a nostalgia pick because that's the time when I was going through all the teenage hormonal changes and liking girls and all that shit, and it hits for a teenager with a shitty high school relationship.
I hear you. I mean, like I said, I didn't get that far because, and maybe that's, I heard that the happy guitar and I'm like, it's just, again, Andy put it perfectly. It's in conflict with itself. I think maybe if that comes in later down the line, maybe I get further, but I heard that and I'm like, what are we doing here?
Right.
All right. So Andy, it is your turn.
All right. So let's see. Then next would be Left.
Where do I have
Still off of Curb.
I have that one more towards the bottom. How do you feel about Left, James?
I'd have to hear some of it.
All right. So let me go back up to the top here. Here we go. Sometimes you hear like immediately what it is. Oh, I think that's it. bad.
Yeah. It was a cool riff too, so
Yeah.
that sold me.
Honestly, I think it might be Chad, because when he just came in there, then I'm like, oh, that's why. But I mean, I don't know. This is proof positive that even though I listened to Nickelback, I still didn't give them the credit that they deserve. As I'm going through this, I'd listen to 30 seconds and be like, I mean, it's my prerogative as a Please Explain episode, and I'm that kind of guy. You kind of have to get me in those first 30 seconds, and they didn't do that with Left. Mm-hmm. How are you feeling?
I think it's. I like the musicianship of it, but just the vocals, for me, it's too quiet.
Right.
It's if I get a heavy riff like that, I expect full sound. That all sounded like more concert level. Like, yeah, you're gonna hear the shit out of all the instruments, but like the singer's voice, if the mic's not queued up right, you're not gonna get their full audio.
Mm-hmm.
So that one to me is that one's towards my bottom pile.
All right, so you're saying throw it in the trash.
Yeah, I'll
off it goes.
I'll delicately drop that one in the bin.
Yeah. All right, James, it is your turn.
Okay.
We do have one all the way through. We have two in the combo, and then we have the 4 that you guys matched. So just putting those notes out there.
All right. Let's go with one of their, because for I think 3 or 4 straight albums, they had songs right in the middle that were just straight sex.
All right.
It was nothing but scrumping. And I think
Avril Lavigne.
I mean, hey, I'm scrumpy. Have you seen her lately? She got thick.
No, I haven't. I should maybe look her up.
Comedians, man, they're doing things. Little heavy on the poutine. It's great. But I think especially, nostalgia, 15, 16-year-old me, having a sex-driven song, that's what being a teenager is about. And Feeling Way Too Damn Good really, really struck a chord with me in that way.
All right, so this is one of the ones that you both had.
Oh, yes.
Now, I'll say this. It's not a veto. It is not a veto.
Which song is it again?
Feeling Way Too Damn Good.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's one of the hits, but it rings true. You're not wrong, and I am not vetoing it. I want it to hang around. I feel like we can do better with the 10. Now, if for some reason we don't, I'm way okay with it getting in. I got what you're saying. It's not a bad song at all. Like I used to hate that song, and coming back to it, I was like, why did I hate this? I think it was just because it was Nickelback. I think. Nickelback, and you heard it too much. Yeah. So coming back to it again, I think it's a good song, and I think if we need it, I don't mind putting it through. I just feel like we can do better. I got you. That makes sense. All right, Andy, it is your turn. All right. Next we go to Breathe, which is Off the State, which, again, it gave me a good riff and a good song, then I'm in. Yeah, I've got that somewhere towards the middle, too. How about you, James? The talk box intro and all.
Can we hear a bit of that, Justin?
Sure can. Again, I'm wondering, sometimes I wonder, where did it lose me?
And get a little whiny, I think, in the vocals, maybe, or something.
I'm going to tell you, that's probably most of whatever drives a song down towards the bottom for me. Yeah. even still, it's not that bad.
Right. And that's the other thing too. Like listening to Chad Kroger's not a bad vocalist at all.
He's actually not. It's
He's pretty good.
The problem is when he's bad, he's bad. It's like, ooh.
Yeah. That's true.
He has a definitive range, and if he sticks in that range, he's amazing. But if he tries to push the buttons and go outside of that, it's like, okay, cats are dying.
Well, it's like we talked about with Photograph before. Like, it's amazing that he can get there, but oof.
Yeah.
Please don't. All right, so James, where's Breathe for you?
That was one of my final cuts.
Okay, so we'll
Definite discussion.
Okay, we'll put that one through to the discussion. All right, James.
I'll follow up on the state with Old Enough.
I like that one. I like that one a lot.
That one's not on my list.
No,
obviously, since we didn't have much overlap.
Yeah. You want to hear a little bit of it, or did it just not stick out enough? Just not have.
Give me a taste.
A taste.
Yeah.
Apparently, it's a slow starter.
She knows enough. She's thrown.
It's funny because when you listen to that,
whiny.
Yeah, it's like
And everything like
that's when
and
I like
it's-
the bounce.
yeah, and that part, and then it's good. It's like, I said based on kind of the intro, it's not really worth. There's better ones on that album and everything else. And if you're getting put off right out the gate kind of thing, then like maybe not the best song to lead.
I totally get it. I do want to
Yeah.
put this out there though. I love that bounce. If you
once it goes,
yeah,
but you have to make it to the bounce.
if you allow yourself the time to get past that initial whining, then it gets. But so you're saying trash?
Yeah.
All right.
Not what I'm going to say for trash.
We do have to disagree sometimes. So
Yeah.
all right.
Oh, and
All right, Andy.
All right. Then why not go with Leader of Men, kind of the first American hit or whatever. I think I remember catching this on Much Music, which doesn't make it more American, but I remember that was my introduction to Nickelback was Leader of Men. And then I remember it being in a guitar magazine, so I learned how to play it. It's, not a bad song at all.
This is one of the ones that you guys overlapped on.
yes,
So, I mean, I'm cool with putting it through. And when I said earlier that we didn't get a single song, that's factually incorrect. I apologize. Somebody did actually mention this song. So
all right.
I feel like the fact that it wasn't one of the ones I was like, I don't know. The fact that both of you had it, it's the only song anybody mentioned when I put it out there. And again, like, do I think it's my favorite? No. But at this point, I feel like we put that one on through. Unless you guys vehemently disagree.
Nah, can we play just a snippet of it, just to kind of bask in this one,
Wet whistle.
Our victory.
right?
All right. Off to a good start. I didn't know this was on the radio.
Tell your friends not to think out loud until they swallow. Whisper things
It's a slow burner.
It is.
Your voice sounds so hollow. I am not a leader of men, since I prefer to follow.
Trying to wait for it to get to that point, but we're already almost a minute in.
Yeah. And that's the thing though, like, but like I like the way it was put together. Like you have the heavy chorus, the guitar, the acoustic, gives it like some weight, and then when it goes heavy, like it's there.
Yeah. Now, here's what I'm going to say about this. And yeah, it just came to me as we were listening to it. I think what I like about this is like how they put together the Nickelback songs that I hate. But it's like they did it right here. I don't know how to explain it, but listening to it, it's like, no, this is the Nickelback I know, but it's done well.
Yeah.
Maybe.
This one's really visual for me because like it's right in his wheelhouse as far as range goes. And I almost get like when I hear it, I get this image of like just a black figure sitting on a stool on a stage, like a blue lit stage with just smoke like coming out from behind him. And then it like flashes towards like a war scene. And it really kind of, it's in my mind, it plays out like a movie.
Yeah.
Almost like a Revolutionary War type movie of just, gunfire and smoke and battle cries. And it just feels good listening to that song.
Oh, I'll definitely give it that. All right. So we put that one through. We've got 2 through. Flat on the Floor, Leader of Men. All right. James?
Ooh. All right. I'll keep it the sex theme for 400, Alex. Let me go with Animals.
I like that one. I like it a lot.
Oh, man. Getting caught in the car.
How do you feel about it, Andy?
See, that one, like, I was really on the fence with. It was like, do I want to put that one in? And again, like, I had the room, so put it in the conversation.
All right. We will do that.
Because I was like, is this song good enough? Because, like, I felt like I had other songs that were
in the vein.
Yeah, kind of thing. So,
all right. So it's in the combo. All right, yeah. Andy.
All right. So then we had Deep, going back to the state, which one bad, but like from the good era of Nickelback.
This is one of the ones I have towards the middle. All right, James, deciding vote.
I think that was a final cut for me too. So that's a conversation piece.
All right, let's put it over there. All right, James.
Okay, so we're done with the sex category. I'll go Silver Side Up. This is towards the end of the album. Hangnail.
That one's more towards my bottom.
Oh.
Again, I'm surprised at how many that I was willing to give a pass to, like that encapsulated the sound, that didn't drive me away, that didn't make me want to like turn off my phone. Like it's
right.
I mean, I hate it to put it that way, but again, this one is not bad, but it was just more towards my bottom.
Okay.
You still haven't found that other veto either. How do you feel about it, Andy? I mean, at this point, I don't know how on the fence you are, but like we can afford a few more trashes. I think we're doing all right here.
Yeah, I would say pass on it then, since
it didn't hit my ear, and I'm the new one, so
yeah,
that's all I'm saying.
Right? Yeah, I'll pass on it.
All right, Andy.
All right. See, so we just did. So now, Hold Out Your Hand.
That's another one that kind of went.
There was a cool riff, and sound and everything to it that I just, especially at that time of like when this was out, like that was a cool sound that I was really into, kind of having that Eastern vibe to it and everything. Musically was something I was like super into for some reason.
I've got it more towards the bottom, but James?
I think I have to hear a little bit of it.
Hold Out Your Hand. Let's see. Scroll up towards the bottom. Actually, this will be at the top. There it is. Another slow burner. Slow starter, I should say. I don't know. Like, again, this just kind of the whole conversation here, even everything we're playing, even if it ends up in the trash, like Nickelback is not what you think they are.
No,
they really aren't. All right, how do you feel about it, James?
That one, that's one of those ones. It's because Nickelback is they're like Breaking Benjamin, where a lot of their songs sound very, very similar, and I think that's it's their signature sound, and I think that's one of the ones that it's their signature sound. But for me, I think there are better ones with that sound because again, with that, it's a vocal thing for me. It's just not coming. The vocals aren't coming through enough, and it doesn't sound mixed well.
All right.
So I'm gonna toss that one.
Trash. All right, James.
Where do I hide?
Dun, dun, I don't know. Where do you hide? No. I have that in the middle, but I'm having.
Which album was that one from?
Silver Side Up.
I'm trying to.
I think I vaguely remember it too.
I've got it in the middle. Neat guitar sound off the top.
Yeah. I think it was just something like the lyrics or the vocally or whatever. I just was like, it didn't like do anything for me.
There we go.
Beyond the guitar there, so I would pass on it.
Trash.
That one was just because for a 13, 14-year-old, that was such a headbanger.
Oh yeah, when you're 13, 14, when you're 19, 20,
Yeah.
I got into that big.
Yeah. All right.
And I had long hair too at the time, so I could actually do it.
All right, Andy.
Alrighty. Let's see. So that puts me at Too Bad off the Silver Side, which it's a
radio tune. Now you guys
Too bad more people didn't give Nickelback a chance early on. Maybe they would have kept making good music. I don't know.
You guys both had this one. This is the third one, so there's only one left after this. Again, this is one of those ones where Too Bad's a way better song than I gave it credit for. I actually like it. I actually like it better than Feeling Way Too Damn Good. But again, it's one of those ones where I almost feel like we can do better, but at the same time, it's like maybe people should listen to it again because it's not as bad as you remember. So I'll slide that up more towards the top of the combo. All right. James?
All right. I think I'm going to go 2 for 2 with your vetoes. I'm going to come in with the signature track from the beginning, How You Remind Me.
Yep, that's the veto.
Yeah, that one,
radio tracks, man.
I mean,
it's
just too whiny.
Yep. Yep. When it's funny because a lot of the other radio tracks, again, that's the two absolute vetoes, and the other two radio tunes that got played already, Too Bad, Feeling Way Too Damn Good, are better than I remember. But these ones are exactly what I remember, and it's like, ugh, no thanks.
What place were you in your life, Justin, when you heard this?
Let's see. I guess it depends on what time it came out, but
right.
Let's see what. Dun. What
2001.
Album? 2001.
September 11th, 2001. Actually, so, oddly enough, was the release date of this album.
I was 21, and I was in between really heavy metal dude phase. Like I was really listening to like Lamb of God and I Hate God and a lot of Pantera and I was still in Super Duper Juggalo phase. So
Man.
yeah. So that's where I was. And then this comes out. And actually, even Stained, like I feel like Nickelback is what ruined Stained, because Nickelback comes out with something like this, and then Stained starts kind of going that direction too. It's like, oh no.
Oh, it's Limp Bizkit like brought out Stained, and then they also killed him because
Outside. That's the
yeah,
one.
exactly. They
Yep.
gave him Outside, and
Yep.
that was like. Then Early Lewis is like, oh, I could be like all emo and mopey, and like people like it.
Yeah.
And like the album version of that song, not bad.
Not bad at all.
But the Family Values version with Fred Durst
I'm
taking
feeling them
dumps
lighters.
everywhere, this is the real mother deal, y'all.
Yeah.
Why did nobody shoot him?
Oh. Shaggy Two-Dope did try to drop kick him though.
Yeah.
All right. Andy, your turn.
All right. Hollywood. Not a bad one off the Silver Side,
I've got that one in the middle.
Yeah, it's not super standout, but it's it's a good one worth giving a spin, I thought.
Where do you lay on it, James?
Yeah, that's a no for me. It's every now and again. It's like, okay, yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I'm done with this.
Yeah, pretty much.
All right.
But not a bad song. So
Not
it was like,
that song. Just can't listen to it too many times.
yeah.
All right, James.
All right. I'm off a Silver Side up now. Let's go towards the end of the long road. Go with Figured You Out.
That's,
Also on my list.
Yep,
yeah.
that's the last one that you guys both had. Again, I don't hate it. I really don't. I think if we need it, I'm A-okay with putting it through. I feel like there's better ones out there. So I'll slide that one up towards the top of the combo too.
Sure.
All right, Andy?
All right. Side of a Bullet. Absolutely has to be in there. I mean, like, we had mentioned this on was it the whole episode, me, you, and Peter?
Mhm.
And because you teased that there was a Nickelback episode coming up, and then we talked about Side of a Bullet, which is their Dimebag in memoriam or tribute song, if I remember correctly.
I've got this one more towards the top. I don't know how you feel about it, James.
This is so hard. It was one of my final cuts. Absolutely in the discussion.
Okay, so we'll put it through the discussion, and I'll put it more towards the top.
That one almost physically hurt to cut.
Yeah, I've been there before.
It's in their range. It's everything that you love about Nickelback. And I tried to come up with a list that had some variety, and it's just. I got the place that I got to that song. It was like, yes, but what? Oh God, why am I? That hurt.
Yeah.
So yeah, definitely combo piece.
All right, James.
Another one with a weird rhythm. Off of the long road again. Believe it or not.
You're walking on air?
Believe it or not, I'm walking on air. I've got that one more towards the bottom, but it's definitely in the middle of the list.
Believe it or not. That's things that they are. Yeah, a definite teenage nostalgia for this one.
I mean, it's there. Do we have that sound represented already? Like in the combo? Do we? I don't know. How do you feel about it, Andy?
Yeah, I feel that we kind of it's
We covered that
there
ground.
too.
All right.
Yeah,
Don't feel bad for throwing stuff in the trash.
I mean, yeah.
We need to. We need to.
It's weird because we really shouldn't because it's Nickelback.
Oh,
Some
Like
people.
this whole episode's in conflict with itself.
Yeah. Some people have already thrown this episode in the trash just because Nickelback's name is on it. So
Right. I'll be curious to see like the difference in plays on like this one compared to others.
yes, because I mean, it could. Who knows? We'll see. All right,
Exactly.
Andy.
All right. So yeah, I mean it's a radio hit and it's cheesy as hell, but for some reason I just like the message, and that's Rockstar.
Yeah,
I want to play baseball in my bathroom. I don't know.
that one is the one for me. Like it's the one going in. I was like, yeah, I want that one in because it is cheesy. It does have a good message to it. Like as far as it just seems like they're kind of making fun of themselves and what rock kind of was at the time, or even is still now.
Yeah.
How do you feel about it, James? I know you didn't have it.
Oddly enough, that's the one song that I will turn off more than Photograph.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, I hear that opening, and I'm just like, no. It was an overplay issue for me,
Fair.
Sure, definitely was.
and it just it to me it hits the sound and it hits the idea, but I don't want to listen to that when I'm listening to Nickelback.
Gotcha.
I want, I want scratchy and jamming, and I want it to hit me hard. I don't want, unless it's one of their songs that changes it up with. It's either hard or soft, and that one doesn't. That one goes to a completely different place. That's not either for me.
Mm-hmm.
So for me, that's a no.
To be fair, I think I kind of wanted it in for like, I don't know if irony is exactly the word, but and also
For
also for the record, it was the one before I listened to everything else that had my attention. So we'll throw that in the trash. All right, James.
Speaking of trash, off of the long road, throw yourself away.
I've got that one more towards the bottom. I mean, let me see. We've got 2 all the way through, and we've got 9 in the combo. So don't be afraid to throw it away. If it's not, I'm serious. Like if it's something that wasn't like close, there's no need to sit on it.
It's very like feeling way too damn good,
All right.
and some of that like it's represented, but it's not, not a bad one. But
Yeah.
it's represented,
All right, Andy.
All right. I think I skip ahead now. We're on, I was the Here and Now album with This Means War.
Yeah, I like that one a lot. At least.
Can we play some of that?
Yeah. Let me scroll up.
Has a nice build up and all.
Fun guitar tone right out. It's what you hope for energy-wise, too. You know what? I gotta say, this is almost Kroger at its best because he found that fine line between, like, he kind of sounds whiny, but, like, his voice sounds great.
Yeah.
As you can swing your
Because he is walking that fence. All right, James, how do you feel about it?
Ooh. All right, because playing the game here, Andy, what do you have? How many more do you have for the state, and for any albums after that?
Well, man, I'm basically going through chronological order, so we already went through the state.
Or not? I'm sorry, Dark Horse.
Did I feel like that might have been the album I got nothing off of.
Okay, what about anything after that?
So you've got 4 songs after this, Andy.
Yeah. I'm looking to see what. Let's see. Feed the Machine. And I have nothing off of Dark Horse, so I have one more off of Here and Now, and then the rest is on Feed the Machine.
Okay, yeah. Because I don't have mine are all jam packed in the middle albums. So, yeah, let's put that one in the conversation.
All right, put it more towards the top.
Yeah, definitely to play the game to get a good representation for this.
Alrighty.
I really like the way that hits.
Yeah. James, it is your turn.
All right. Radio hit. Just cause. Someday.
I'm not vetoing it, but it is definitely one of the absolute bottoms for me.
Yep, I figured it would be.
Yeah, I'm gonna pass.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
All right, Andy.
I'll keep that for myself.
Yeah, you have that. Maybe someday it'll get through.
Yeah.
Someday.
Yeah. I would say, Kiss It Goodbye is off of Here and Now.
Yeah, I like that one too.
Yeah.
I got it.
Okay, let me hear a little bit of that again.
Kiss It Goodbye. All right. They do a lot of this fade in stuff. What's funny is I like it, but when you hear it back to back with This Means War, it's like these are kind of close.
Because that was a thing. Like, it's a little bit there. It's like, oh, they're kind of coming back to what worked or made them big and all that.
Yeah.
So,
how you feeling? How are you feeling on it, James?
That one's awkward because it's got like almost like a Rob Zombie or Marilyn Manson feel.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Yeah.
So yeah, for it being Nickelback, I don't think that would, that's not necessarily
trash. We don't need to sugarcoat nothing. It's trash. All right, James.
Sorry, I'm trying to not just
it's
fire
trash.
my hole to use. Grenade. Let's go with Do This Anymore off the Long Road.
That one's more towards my bottom too.
Okay.
All right, I'm executive decisioning that. That one's out. All right,
Okay.
Andy.
All right.
Grenade launcher.
So then we go to Feed the Machine.
The title track.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a little bit lighter, but it gives them that that depth or width of their catalog and what they can do.
Let's see.
Okay. Yeah. Let's hear a little bit of it, Justin.
Yeah. I've got it more towards the top too. I gotta admit, I'm not playing the game at all. I'm just kind of trying to guide the convo. Energy-wise, it's what you want. kind of need to hear Chad, though. Where are you? I don't mind it. Like I said, that one's more towards my top.
Yeah, definite combo. That's there. That's Nickelback.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All
That's
right.
it.
James?
Finish off the long road because of you.
Did I somehow not put that one on the list? Yeah, apparently I did not put that one on the list.
Oh man.
I don't know. I thought I did. No, I didn't. So I apparently did not listen to that one. So I have no opinion. But it obviously didn't hit Andy either.
Yeah, well, it's just kind of like I had other stuff like that. It's not a bad song. Like, we could put it in the conversation, I would say.
All right.
Yep.
You know,
It's already going to be at a disadvantage because I can't argue for it
or against it.
or against it. Yeah.
I mean, maybe that's an advantage, though. Honestly.
Maybe.
Yeah.
All right. Andy.
All right,
We
let's
should
see.
be.
So
We're
now,
getting down to the nitty gritty here.
and it's weird looking at these two. So the betrayal. We'll go with Act 1 since Act 1 is before the other one, but Act 1 of the betrayal.
Now, here's what I want to say about this. I love this. It absolutely is near the top. But the thing that struck out is this something representative of Nickelback? Now, I think it's neat that it's well outside the box of what you expect from Nickelback. So in that aspect, I could see pushing it through. But when you leave it out there on its own, does it work without the other ones? I don't know. And
Right.
and is it really something that's going to draw somebody in, other than the fact that it's not at all what you expect from Nickelback? Where do you lay on the betrayal, James?
Can I get some tunage?
You can. Scroll up and. I really do think it's great. Stop the recording. But is it what you expect? And does that work in its favor or against it, I guess is the question.
That's a weird one.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like I was playing the other game a little bit with that one. It's like, hey, something different. Like,
Yeah.
maybe you'll like this. I don't know.
It's almost like video game track quality, like Assassin's Creed or something.
It's very,
Right.
like minstrel. It's very,
Yeah.
like medieval.
I just had a thought though. That would be a perfect like Bud Light Dilly commercial.
Right?
Dilly Dilly.
Yes.
You're welcome, Corey. You bastard.
Like he listens.
I mean, hey.
Maybe.
Here, I'll tag him in it once you pop it through. I'm gonna make him listen to this shit. Be like, hey, I actually talked about you. Shut up. How many do we have in the conversation right now?
I think 10 or 11. Let's see. We got 12 in the combo, 2 all the way through already. So we have to cut 4.
Can we throw that towards the bottom of the convo, and then if there's a betrayal part 2, we'll see where it goes.
Yeah. All right. James.
All right. This is another track 1. It bangs out, and it follow you home.
Yeah, I've got that towards the bottom.
Fuck nugget.
And which album is that one on?
All the Right Reasons.
Is it the newest one?
I don't like how his drums sound there.
Oh man, really?
I like what he's doing. I just don't like how it sounds. But you're right. That's on brand.
Yeah, it is.
No, that's right on brand.
I guess we'll put it in the conversation.
Yay!
All right.
Yeah,
And
I love the drums in that one, man, because it's all kick drum. It's great.
well, again, like I loved what he was doing. I just didn't like how maybe it was just the way it was recorded or mixed or something. Just something sounded funky about it. All right,
Yeah.
Andy, I think this is your last one. Yeah.
Yeah, Betrayal, Act 3.
All right, so let's scroll up and get a little bit of that because this is where it goes. I remember not liking this one as much as Act 1. Even though it's right there. Same.
Yeah. But I think this was the one that had some lyrics or something,
Yeah.
if I remember.
I'm pretty sure it goes somewhere.
Yeah.
Come on, Chad, where you at? Oh, yeah.
That's right, it takes the turn, yeah, which is the other kind of cool part.
So I guess the question is, again, like this, I don't dislike it.
Yeah.
That one was somewhere more towards the middle too.
Nah.
That's kind of where I feel on it. I feel like Act 1 kind of nails it, like as far as having it there for it being something different. All right, so Andy's out. One of your three I really like, and I want to see if you can figure out which one it is, James.
Hold on, because I'm trying to figure out which one I have left, because I'm an idiot and I didn't scratch. Because I'm reading off the email that I sent you on my list. I thought I'd got everything, but now I'm realizing
There's three.
no, I should have had two left.
Okay, well then maybe I missed one. Or maybe one's named incorrectly. The three that I have left are Just For, Far Away, and Saving Me.
What was the first one?
Just For.
Oh yeah. Duh. Okay. And you want me to guess?
Yeah, because the other two are trash.
Just For.
That's the one. So I'm going to put that one in the combo just because it's the last one. And again, there something has to be said for something that pulled me towards the middle. Like I actually liked the song. So, all right. So here we are, finally. Flat on the Floor and Leader of Men are the two that are already in.
Cool.
We need to trim 8 out of this. Side of a Bullet, This Means War, Detangler, Curb, Feed the Machine, Too Bad, Figured You Out, Feeling Way Too Damn Good, Follow You Home, Breathe, Animals, Deep, The Betrayal Act 1, Just For, and Because of You. Now, when you look at these, now you can really see why I was saying what I was saying about Too Bad, Figured Out, and Feeling Way Too Damn Good specifically here. I'm not saying they don't belong. Yeah, we can lose at least one of those for sure.
Yeah. Well, I figured one of the three we keep, and then the other two.
Okay, I'm with that too. Again, if it came down to it and they were all three in, I'm not against it. I just also feel like there's better. So,
Right.
Of the three, which one do you lean towards?
Feeling way too damn good, I think.
Okay, James.
What are the three? Is this for keeping or
For keeping, we're keeping one, trashing two. Too bad, figured it out, feeling way too damn good. He's deep in his thoughts. At least I hope he is. I hope we didn't lose him.
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay.
Sorry, because of course podcasts are great when you don't talk.
Yeah. That's what people turn into.
Yes.
Audioless podcasts. Scratch too bad.
Okay.
And it's feeling way too damn good. Or what? And the other one is
Figured you out.
Can I hear that one again?
All right. Dun, 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 dun.
I like your pants
Look.
around your feet. And I like the dirt that's on your knees. And I like the way you still say please while you're looking up at me. You're like my favorite damn disease.
I mean, of the two, I'm going for feeling way too damn good. I'm putting this out there. It's already trashed. I'm not making a case to save it. But honestly, of the three, Too Bad is the one I would have picked because it's way better than I remembered. But Figured You Out or Feeling Way Too Damn Good.
Ooh. Let me. Can I feel it again?
Can you hear what?
Feeling way too damn good again.
All right.
Because this one's hard, man. This is a hard pick for me.
I think technically speaking, Figured You Out is more on brand,
Yeah.
but I think that works against it.
So much that I begged you to fly and see me. You must have broke down because you finally said that you would. But now that you're here, I just feel like I'm constantly dreaming. Cause something's gotta go wrong, cause I'm feeling way too damn good. For 48 hours, I don't think that we left my hotel room.
Yeah, like Figured You Out is more on brand, but
Yeah, you convinced me. Feeling way too damn good.
all right. Figured You Out is trash.
Yeah, I love the way it figured you out. It's just it gets right in the nitty gritty.
It's raw. Yeah.
Yeah, it's one of their more raw songs. I really like their raw feel. Especially just because I think the Long Road Chad Kroeger really sounded the best. As far as his vocals and everything go, as far as just being him and the band being them, with their rawness, just feeling way too damn good. You got too many that there's memories attached to there.
Yeah. Well, also, like I said, I think Figured You Out being on brand actually works against it in this instance because it's the Nickelback fatigue at that point.
Yep, gotcha.
All right, so 3 through Flat on the Floor, Leader of Men, Feeling Way Too Damn Good. Now let's we got to get 7 out of these. Side of a Bullet, This Means War, Detangler, Curb, Feed the Machine, Follow You Home, Breathe, Animals, Deep, The Betrayal Act 1, Just For, and Because of You. Now, let's start making cuts. I don't know how you guys want to work these cuts. If it's going to be by album, I don't have these color coded. So,
Yeah.
is there anything that got through that you're like, you know what? I feel like at this point we can lose it.
Well, I was actually. Can I make a proposition to Andy?
Yeah.
Can we push the top 3?
So, Side of a Bullet, This Means War, and Detangler.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Okay. Because Detanglers brought me in, right? So
Right.
got my attention early. Side of a Bullet was a really good tune, and This Means War definitely got my attention. I actually like that song. That's one of the few that might come out of this that I might listen to again.
Yeah.
So, all right. So that puts us to 6. We've got room for 4 more. Is there anything on there that you feel like we should lose? Curb, Feed the Machine, Follow You Home, Breathe, Animals, Deep, The Betrayal Act 1, Just 4, Because of You. I mean, at this point, what
You
is...
can drop Deep, I would
Okay.
say.
Yeah. Trash.
Because of You.
All right. Yeah, because that one was... Yep. All right.
How do you feel about dropping Curb, Andy?
Let me
We got Detangler. Just to kind of put that on...
yeah, we could drop Curb.
All right.
Okay.
To put it out there, I like Detangler better than Curb. So
Yeah.
all right, 3, 6. So we need to lose 2 more. So The Betrayal is hung on this long. Do we like that it's different, or are we just seeing if it can stand out at this point? Like, can it withstand the barrage of cuts? Because it's the only one out there that's like it.
It's true. I mean, well, I guess it depends on like the what we're really trying to do with the Please Explain. Like,
Yeah.
we're trying to sell someone
Mm-hmm.
on it. Do we just want to sell them with a bunch of kind of this is what they typically do, or do we want to be like,
This is what they can also
but
do.
they also did this?
Yeah. I don't know. I think that's a strong case for. They can also do
Yeah.
this. I mean, that may not be something we use in a typical episode of Deprogrammed, but for something like this, where it's like, yeah, I bet you didn't know Nickelback could do this.
Mm-hmm.
But is that strong enough to push it through? 'Cause
That's the question.
I can hear the hesitation in James.
Can we go? How about this? We figure out 2 more to push through,
And then,
and
Okay.
then we'll have what, 4 left to choose from?
yep.
Okay.
All right,
So what's the 6?
we've got Feed the Machine, Follow You Home, Breathe, Animals, The Betrayal Act 1, and Just 4.
I think the 2 that I'd off the top that I'd try to push through are Feed the Machine and Animals.
Okay. I'm with you on Feed the Machine. How do you feel, Andy?
Yeah. Feed the Machine. I definitely am not opposed to pushing Animals.
Is there one that
So
you
we push 2 through, and then we have
2 left?
and then we're down to 4.
Yep.
And we have to pick 2 out of the 4.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Let's do that.
All right. So that leaves us with Follow You Home, Breathe, The Betrayal, Act 1, and Just 4. So this is where I feel like The Betrayal's sound actually is really starting to work in its favor.
Yeah.
Can we do? Can we listen to Breathe and Just 4 again? Because I think I want to drop Follow You Home.
Okay. So here is Breathe. Again, that's what you're looking for energy-wise, for sure. Try to get the Chad. All right. Now here's Just 4. Again, definitely the energy. right, and just for argument's sake, here's Follow You Home. Again, that just feels awkward to me. It is right on brand, though. The other two have the energy, I feel like, though.
Yeah.
How many do we have that are pushed through that have the same energy coming through?
Let's see. All right, so the ones that got through: Flat on the Floor, Leader of Men, Feeling Way Too Damn Good, Detangler, Side of a Bullet, This Means War, Feed the Machine, and Animals.
Probably 4 or 5 of those at least.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So I'm all for dropping Follow You Home.
All right. It's trash.
Yeah. Because I think with Breathe you get a really good. There's something to be said, I think, for in a list for a really strong drum intro.
Yeah.
So
it's a good drum intro. You know, like it's one of those drum intros that sticks with you, like, you know, like In the Air Tonight drum fill and some of those others.
Yeah.
Where it kind of like, you know, grabs you.
Yeah.
So I'm down for putting my coin flip right now is trying to figure out putting through Breathe or just 4 and then including the Betrayal.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
How
so
are
tough
you?
to like?
Yeah. Are you leaning a certain way?
That one's just 4.
That's just
isn't it?
4. Yep. It's basically 1v1 with Breathe and just 4, because Breathe was Andy's, just 4 was James.
Yeah.
I like them both.
Yeah, I know.
Which is saying something.
Yeah.
But are we all in agreement that the Betrayal's the other one? Is it Breathe versus just 4, or are you trying to make the case for Breathe and just 4, Andy?
I would say the Betrayal should be in there. So yeah, I would say it's just 4 Vice, Breathe.
All right.
Just 4 is off of which album?
You happen to know that offhand, James? Either we lost him or he's looking it up. I hope we did not lose him.
Let's see.
Oh, God, we lost him.
Yeah.
We lost him. Let's see, James.
Meanwhile, I'm looking to see
Yeah.
what album it was on.
Looks like I may have to do some editing here.
Yeah. Oh, that's on Silver Side Up.
Okay.
So it's both early stuff. I was like, well, if one was on an album, we didn't really
Yeah, nothing that
represent,
something that was,
but that didn't help us.
yeah.
You know, that's tough. You know, and that's like I said, you know, 2 albums that didn't have anything worthy on No Fixed Address and Dark Horse, which is, you know, odd that you had stuff in between, but those 2 just didn't do much for me, at least. You know, I don't think it did much for James, but
He's back via video, but it sounds like we don't have his audio. We have no... He's so mad.
yeah.
Yeah, we've got no video there, James. Sorry. I don't know what to tell you, man. He's back at least, so that's a start. If you can hear us, just type in the chat Is that I heard you there for a second?
I'm not hearing him.
It's like I can hear it trying to come through. Because, I mean, we're down to the nitty-gritty anyway.
Mm-hmm. Oh. So for a second.
Yeah. Yes, I can. All right. Just if you can just tell me which one you're leaning towards. Are you still leaning towards Just For or Breathe? He's typing.
Yes.
I will do my best James impression.
Play by play.
He's leaning towards Breathe, which was your song.
Yeah, to keep. Yeah,
keep.
I think that.
All right, so we'll go with Breathe. I think Just For is a great tune, and if you are the type who likes to play at home, give Just For a listen. It's good. All right, so I hate that we can't get James in here for the goodbye, but let's wrap this puppy up. Trail is number 4 on the list. Okay. Flat on the Floor, Leader of Men, Feeling Way Too Damn Good, Detangler, Side of a Bullet, This Means War, The Betrayal, Act 1, Feed the Machine, Breathe, Animals. Really quickly, before we go, what do we want to put out there as the number one with a bullet? What's the one tune that we want to turn people towards?
Huh.
And James, if you can hear me, then go ahead and vote via the Skype chat. Which is the one? My initial thought, if I'm being honest, was The Betrayal, just for that simple fact of that's not at all what you expect. All right.
Yeah.
So James is asking for the list again. Flat on the Floor, Leader of Men, Feeling Way Too Damn Good, Detangler, Side of a Bullet, This Means War, The Betrayal, Act 1, Feed the Machine, Breathe, and Animals.
Yeah, I guess it would come down between Leader of Men and The Betrayal, because like The Betrayal being different, but then going off of there as a springboard, like then you get everything else that's more traditional Nickelback. So it's kind of like, depending on what you thought of that, like you're not sure what to expect or whatever. And then Leader of Men is kind of the one that everybody was, the only one we got anything out of the peanut gallery from.
Yeah.
So
fair enough. And James did say Leader of Men. Now, here's why I'll back that. Because, like I said during the discussion, and like it kind of struck me as we were re-listening to it, it's the garbage Nickelback that people grew to hate, only it's done first and well. So, like, I mean, this is the Nickelback sound, but it's done well. So, I'm with that one being our number 1 with a bullet. All right, so one last rundown. Leader of Men, Flat on the Floor, Feeling Way Too Damn Good, Detangler, Side of a Bullet, This Means War, The Betrayal, Act 1, Feed the Machine, Breathe, and Animals are our 10. Feeling way too damn good about this Nickelback episode, gents. I'm sorry you can't get in here to say goodbye, James, but thank you so much for being in. And Andy, as always, a pleasure. I think I'm going to be reaching out to you soon about White Zombie, actually, because I'm trying to get Dr. Tim back in, and it looks like White Zombie only has 4 studio albums, so that one is probably on the horizon here. So I'll be reaching out to you soon about that, I think. But James says, "Yay!"
Yeah.
All right. With that being said, Nickelback, learn them and love them, people. We'll see you next. I got to record Silver Sun pickups later today, so we'll see. We'll see you guys next week.
Yep.
Bye.